Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my pregnancy update, weeks 35 through 37. I am currently 37 weeks in a day, or 37 weeks. I don't know, I have pregnancy brain plus mom brain, which just makes it even worse. But I'm going to be talking about each week. In week 35, not really much happened except for I had a surprise baby shower, which was so beautiful. My mom and my sisters did the most amazing job. It was better than I could have ever imagined. I didn't have my camera with me, so I couldn't vlog the baby shower. I'm still new at this whole YouTube making videos thing, so I don't take my camera everywhere that I go, which I should probably start doing because I could have made a video of the baby shower and it would have been amazing, but I don't have that. But we do have pictures, which I will try and include in this video at the end. As well as we had our family photographer there and she took a lot of pictures. I still don't have her pictures, but I'll probably post some of those when I get them on like my social medias and stuff. Or I can do like a video with them. Whatever you guys want, just let me know in the comments what you guys want me to do. But that's pretty much everything that happened in week 35. Yeah, week 35 wasn't, I mean, I had family in town from Argentina. My aunt and my cousin came down and surprised me for the baby shower. So that was really exciting. I love seeing them. But other than that, that's everything that eventful happened in week 35. Week 36, I had a doctor's appointment and I finally had an ultrasound because I haven't had one in a while. With Nikolai, I had an ultrasound almost every single time I went in, but it was because he was high risk. But she's not, so I don't get them very often. But now that I have gestational diabetes, my doctor said that I would probably be getting them more often, but again, not nearly as much as I had with Nikolai. Sorry, I'm like out of breath. I don't know why, but maybe because of all of everything that's going on. But in the ultrasound, she said that the baby is head down, so she's exactly where she needs to be. Ready to come whenever she's ready, and she's measuring perfectly. She was moving a lot. She won't give me a profile like one of these pictures. She's constantly facing the camera when the lady does the ultrasound, so I mean it's still cute because I get to see like her eyes and her nose and her lips and all that stuff, so it's really cute. But like the cutest pictures, I think, are like the profile ones. I got one of those, and it was at like the very beginning of my pregnancy. So at least I got one. So I'm happy about that. And then after the ultrasound, I went and met with the doctor, and she said that she's very happy with everything, and I'm measuring perfectly. The heartbeat sounds great. She's head down, which is awesome, and she wants to induce me on February 10th, and my due date is February 16th. So with Nikolai, I also got induced, but the reason why I got induced with him was because he was so big, and I'm not very big. like I'm a small person. So she said that if he got any bigger, I would be at a higher risk of having a C-section, which I did not want. So that's the reason why I got induced with Nikolai. He was due May 6th, and I had him May 2nd. But I went in May 1st, the night of May 1st, and they like prepped me and gave me all the medicines and stuff to like induce me and stuff. So that's what she's wanting to do with her. But the reason why she wants to induce me with her is because I told her that I do not want to have her on February 12th, and the reason for that is because it's my sister's birthday, and I want her to have her own birthday, and my sister wants to keep her birthday her own, obviously. And I did not want to have her on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. Because I just think that when she grows up, like, I don't want her significant other to combine those two holidays. Like, I want her birthday to be her birthday and Valentine's Day to be her Valentine's Day. Like, those two holidays should not be combined and celebrated as one. It should be two separate things. She should get two separate celebrations. So I didn't want to have her on Valentine's Day, and I did not want to have her on my sister's birthday. And that is like literally in the middle of the week. So February 12th is a Wednesday. No, it's a Tuesday. Yeah. February 12th is a Tuesday, and February 14th is a Thursday. So she decided she wanted to induce me on the 10th, which is a Sunday, which means I would probably be having her on the 11th, which is the day before my sister's birthday, but, you know, whatever, as long as it's not on her birthday. And the reasoning for that is because, again, those 2 days I didn't want to have her, and the weekend before and the weekend after, my doctor's not on call. So if I were to have her on the weekends, either one of those weekends, my doctor wouldn't be able to deliver. I would have whatever doctor was on call, which I do not want. I love my doctor. I trust her. She knows me. I've been going to her for years. She's been with me through a lot of things that I've gone through, so I just feel more comfortable with her. And so if she tells me that the only way I will have her deliver is if I get induced, then that's just what I'm gonna do. Of course, I've always wanted to have like the experience of being at home and my water breaking and having that whole like chaotic, not really chaotic, but like fun, like telling my husband, oh my gosh, my water broke, and then him like freaking out and like trying to get everything together. But this is, it's fine. We can do this. And so instead of having her on the 16th, which would have been a Saturday, which is a day that my doctor's not on call, I will be having her, I will be getting induced on the 10th, which probably means most likely that I will be having her on the 11th. So there's that. So that's exciting. So after the doctor's appointment, I always am so hungry. So me and my son, Nikolai, went and got Chick-fil-A, and we took it back to my parents' office because I had like an appointment to get my blood drawn later on that afternoon. So I was just gonna leave him with my parents at the office. So I took them lunch, and as soon as we got there, I started like eating, and I took maybe like 2 or 3 bites, and I started getting the worst stomach cramps like ever. And I was like, I don't know, maybe it's like I have to go to the bathroom or something. So I went to the bathroom. That didn't help. I came back. I drank some water. That didn't help. I tried to like just relax and breathe, and they were just getting worse and worse and worse. And I didn't know if they were Braxton Hicks contractions, but I thought that Braxton Hicks contractions weren't painful, and your stomach just gets really tight. But I've looked it up since then, and they said that it could mirror real contractions. So I was in so much pain. I was literally on the floor breathing, and my dad was the only one there, and he's really calm through everything. So he was just like looking it up and seeing like what it could be, and he was saying like it could just be really bad Braxton Hicks. And finally my mom came in from an appointment that she had, and I was on the floor, and she was like, what is going on? Why are you on the floor? What's happening? And I was like, I'm having contractions. Like, they hurt really bad. They are coming every like 2 minutes. They're lasting like a minute or two, and they're just really, really painful. And so she sat with me and rubbed my back, and we waited it out, and they just weren't going away. And I was sitting on the floor for like a good 45 minutes waiting for them to go away, and they just weren't. So my mom was like, all right, let's go. We're going to the hospital. So we went to the hospital, and the nurse put things on my stomach to monitor the baby and my contractions, and she said that the baby looks good. And after about an hour of being there, the contractions went away and stopped coming. So they must have just been really bad Braxton Hicks contractions. But man, I did not know Braxton Hicks contractions could hurt that bad. And the nurse said that they could get as bad as real contractions, and so that's what I was having. And she said that you can get contractions like that if you're dehydrated, if you're stressed. So she said that was probably what was happening. And she checked my cervix just in case, and I was not dilated, but she did say that my cervix was soft. But she said that was normal. That's normal when it's your second pregnancy. So yeah, that was an eventful day. Obviously, I missed my appointment to get my blood drawn. But yeah, so I have just been drinking a lot more water so that it doesn't happen again. And of course that means that I have to pee a lot more, which is not fun. I mean, I literally go to the bathroom, pee, feel fine. I get up and do like 1 or 2 things, and it could be like 2 minutes, and I have to pee again. Like, I'm like, I just went. Like, how do I have to go again? It's ridiculous. And then at night, I just don't sleep. I can't get comfortable, and I have to pee every like 20 minutes. So I've given up on sleep. No, that's a lie. I love sleep. But I do wish that it was a little easier. Woo! Excuse me. Yeah, so that was that. And then at the end of 36 weeks, on Saturday, we went to Disney World, which was really fun. It was Nikolai's first Disney trip, which I have a video on my channel about that. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. I actually surprised myself. I did not think that I was going to be able to walk all day. Like, I told my husband before we went that I was probably going to end up in a wheelchair, because there's times that like I walk around going up and down my stairs at my house and I'm like, whew, like winded and tired, and I need to like sit down. So I was like, okay, at Disney World it's gonna be so much walking, so many crowds, it's gonna be just chaotic, and I'm not gonna be able to walk that long, and I don't want to like make it so that everybody else has to stop or we have to leave early just because like I'm not feeling that great. So with Nikolai, the entire pregnancy, I haven't really had it this pregnancy. I have it like a little bit, but not as much as I had with Nico, where I had a lot of pressure down there. Like, I literally felt like he was gonna fall out every time I stood up. And so my parents got me this belly band, which I have right here. It's really awesome. You just wrap it underneath your belly, and then this goes on top of your belly. So literally your belly sits in this little hole right here, and this supports your back. And it really helped with Nikolai. I haven't used it with her, but I brought it with me to Disney World just in case, and I wore it all day, and I literally did not feel anything. Like, I forgot that I was pregnant the entire time. I walked 10 hours, people. 10 hours. And I felt great. Like, I was fine. They kept asking me, are you good? Do you want to go home? We can leave. We were supposed to watch the fireworks, and they were asking me like if I didn't feel up to it, like it was fine, we could go. And I was like, no, like I feel fine. Like, I want to see the fireworks. So yeah, it was great. That thing really did help me. So yeah, that was week 36. Week 37, which is this week, this past week. Oh, sorry. I had another doctor's appointment because now I'm going every week. And I had another ultrasound, and baby girl is still head down, which is really, really good. And the ultrasound tech said that this isn't like an exact, they just like have like an estimate of what she could weigh, and she said that she weighs about 6 pounds 4 ounces right now. So she will probably, when she's born, she'll probably be like 7 pounds and something. So that's really good compared to Nikolai. Nikolai was 8 pounds 6 ounces. It was a big baby. And you could tell, everybody says that I look so much smaller in this pregnancy than I did with my pregnancy with Nikolai. I don't see it, but I don't know, I guess, whatever. But they also said that girls tend to weigh less. So, I don't know, that'll be nice to have a smaller thing to push out. The doctor, after the ultrasound, I went and saw the doctor, and she checked my cervix, which is never fun. It's always so painful. And like, she could tell that I was nervous, and she was like, what's going on? Like, why are you, like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, you're checking my cervix today, and I'm really not excited about it. And she started laughing at me, and I was like, no, I'm serious, it hurts. And she was like, okay, that's fine, like, I'll be gentle. And she checked my cervix, and she was like, it didn't hurt at all. So that was like amazing. Because I was really not looking forward to that. But when she checked my cervix, she said that I was a fingertip dilated, which I didn't know what it meant, because usually they tell you you're like 1 centimeter dilated, 2 centimeters dilated, like that. And she said I was a fingertip dilated. And I was like, what's a fingertip dilated? And she was just like, it's like literally the tip of my fingertip. Like, so you're dilated, which is good, but you're not like dilated, which is also good because I still have a couple weeks until I'm going to have her. I asked her what would happen if I went into labor before my induction date, and she said that it just depends. She would rather me not have her before 37 weeks, but now that I'm 37 weeks, it's fine. Like, she can come anytime. But if she's not on call, I won't have her. So, gotta keep her in until my induction date, because I do want her to deliver my baby. So, that was 37 weeks. Sorry, I have notes because I literally forget everything with this pregnancy brain. So the symptoms I'm having throughout like these past couple weeks have been, my back has been really, really sore. Like, I'm constantly like asking someone, whoever's around, to please give me a back massage. And actually, I'm getting a back massage. I have an appointment tomorrow to get a facial and a prenatal massage. And my sisters and my mom are going with me, and they're getting like this. They're getting just a regular massage and a facial. And we did this with, when I was pregnant with Nikolai, we went and got like facials and massages, and it was kind of hard. Like, with the facial, I had to like keep asking her to stop so that I could sit up, because I would get like really like I couldn't breathe. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. I lay down on my bed on my back and it doesn't bother me, so I'm hoping I don't have that problem again. And then with the massage, it was fine. I just had to lay on my side. So I'll probably have to do that again. So I'm really excited for that, because my back has been killing me. Like, I can't get anyone to massage it like the right way. Like, it's either too soft or too hard, or they just, if I do get someone to do it like in a good way, like, they don't do it long enough, which is selfish of me, because they're like massaging my back and I'm like, oh my God, why are you stopping? Like, you need to like keep doing it. I'm still sore. But it's fine. I'll get a massage and hopefully it'll take out some of the knots and I'll feel a little bit better. I am starting to get a little bit sore down there. Obviously, it probably has to do with the fact that she's head down and she's moving, so I have like pressure down there. But again, it's not nearly as bad as it was with Nikolai. He was like, for the last like 3 or 4 months, I felt like he was gonna fall out, and I'm just now starting to feel that with her. So that's really good. I'm not sleeping well. I just can't get comfortable. And like I said before, I have to go to the bathroom constantly. And I'm still getting really, really hot at night. And it's just all kinds of things in combination that just make it so that I just can't sleep. I do sleep. I wouldn't say I don't sleep. I do sleep, it's just not like the best sleep. Like I don't feel rested in the morning. So, yeah. And it's not gonna get any better. Like once I have her, it's not like, oh good, like I get to sleep now. Like no, it's gonna be worse. I'm gonna be waking up like every hour to 2 hours to 3 hours to feed her and change her, and which I'm actually excited about. It's weird to say, like with Nikolai, it was a nightmare because he had colics, and instead of it just being like a crying because he was hungry or a crying because he needed to be changed or just needed to be like cuddled, he was crying because he was in pain. So like his was like a screeching, like screaming for like half an hour to 45 minutes every single time he woke up. And I was a first time mom, so it was really, really hard. I'm hoping and praying, please people pray with me, that she does not have colics. Oh my gosh. Or reflux or any like allergies or anything like that that is gonna make her so that she's like upset. I want, I mean, if it happens, it happens. I mean, I had colics and my mom said that I was a freaking nightmare. So I got it back with Nikolai. So, but she said that she didn't have, my siblings didn't have colics. And I was the only one that had it. So hopefully I got that out of the way with him. And my other kids will not have it. But if they do, they do. It's fine. Comes with the territory of being a mom. But anyways, there's that. Cravings. I have so many cravings, guys, but I cannot have my cravings because of my gestational diabetes. If you guys don't know, in my last pregnancy video, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that I took the tests and I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, which means I have to prick my finger and test my blood 3 times a day. And I have to watch what I eat. So all of the things that I crave, which include frozen coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, glazed donuts from Dunkin' Donuts, Chick-fil-A French fries, Chick-fil-A milkshakes, Coke, sweet tea, bread. Like whenever we go to restaurants and they bring out the bread, I like get so sad because everybody's eating the bread and I'm like, that used to be my favorite. Like my favorite part about going out to dinner was eating the bread at the beginning, and I can't eat the bread. And cupcakes. Oh, I really miss cupcakes. At my baby shower, they had cupcakes and I had one. I cheated. I had one. I shouldn't have done that. It was like the best cupcake in the entire world and I wanted to eat like all of them. And I couldn't, so I just got really, really sad. But there's so many things that I want that I can't have. I know it's for the best and I'm going to stick to it because it's not just me that I'm taking care of, it's her. And the doctor said that she looks great and I'm doing a really good job and my blood level is perfect because I write it down on a chart and I bring it to her every single time that I come in, and she said that it's always in the range that it's supposed to be in, and so I'm doing good with that. And I only have a couple weeks left. Hopefully I don't get tested after I have her and I have type 2 diabetes, because I don't think I can do this for the rest of my life, of eating certain things and not being able to eat certain things and having to prick my finger every single day. That would just, it would just not be a good thing. But if I don't have it and I just have to deal with it for a couple more weeks, it's fine. I will deal with it because it's best for her. And I mean, it's best for me, but again, I am going to do whatever is best for her. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, it's just been it's been fine. Like I've been doing really well. I have a couple books that I've been reading. I literally read this book in a day. And it's called Boost Your Breast Milk, an all-in-one guide for nursing mothers to build a healthy milk supply. I want to breastfeed this baby so bad. Like, I want that bond. I want that, just that time with her. And I don't know, it's just something that like I've always imagined having, being able to like feed my baby. I tried with Nikolai, and he nursed for like a good 3 weeks to a month, but then he got colics. So the doctor wanted me to change my diet. Being a first-time mom, trying to figure everything out, plus having to change my diet, like, it was just a lot at one time, and I was just like overwhelmed. I was trying to figure out Nikolai's needs. I was trying to figure out my needs. I was still healing. And then on top of that, she wanted me to change my diet. So it was just a lot at one time, and I made excuses. I should have just changed my diet. But like I said, I was a first-time mom, and I was just really overwhelmed, and I was like, you know what, I can't train my body to do something completely different that it's not used to, and on top of that, learn to do all of these other things with a newborn. So I just decided to give him formula. He was very, very sensitive, so I had to buy a special formula, and it was called Nutramigen. This formula smelt so bad, like so bad, and it was so expensive, but it was the only formula that he could take and not get upset afterwards, or spit up afterwards, or whatever it may be. So with her, I want to breastfeed, and I've already put it in my head that even if she gets colics, even if she has sensitivities to anything, I'm going to do what I need to do to be able to breastfeed her. Whether that means changing my diet, whether that means whatever it means, I am going to do my best in every single thing that I can do until I've exhausted all of the options to breastfeed this baby. So that's why I got this book. It was really, really informative. Sorry, my air conditioning just turned on. It was really, really informative. It talks about all kinds of things. It talks about what you need to know to start nursing, the basics of breastfeeding, the science behind making milk, like medical and non-medical reasons for low milk supply, like all kinds of things. And then it also, at the end, gives you a ton of recipes for snacks, breakfast, lunch, dinner, sides, desserts, smoothies, all kinds of things that you can make to like help with either boosting your milk supply, maintaining your breast supply, or your milk supply, or if your child has certain allergies or is sensitive, like it also has things for that. So that was really good. I am going to start reading this book now, which is really funny. I got these books at the same time and I didn't know, but as soon as I started reading this book, the first couple pages, it suggested getting this book, and I didn't know that it was going to suggest getting this book. So like I was reading it and it said, I don't exactly know what it said, but it said something like, if you're reading this book, it's a great start. I suggest you buy The Womanly Art of Breastfeeding. And I looked over at my nightstand and I was like, I got it. So that's awesome. So I am going to start reading this one today. It's definitely a lot bigger than this one, but once I start reading a book and I'm really interested in it and it's something that I want to learn about, it's really easy for me and I just get like in the zone. Like I said, like with this one, it only took me a day, not even a day, to read this book. So I'm really excited about starting that book, and I'm excited to learn more about breastfeeding and what I can do, and just to have like a good knowledge before she comes about that. So those are the two books I'm reading right now. I do have other books, like I have The Happiest Baby on the Block. I have How to Sleep Train Your Baby by that same author of The Happiest Baby on the Block. I haven't read those books yet. And then, yeah, so those are the books I have. I don't know if I'll get through all of them before she comes, because she's coming in about 2.5 weeks. But if I do, that's great. If not, it's fine. As long as I have like a good understanding of what I need to do with breastfeeding, I'll just keep reading those other books when she's here. So there's that. And then I have a couple products that I want to show you guys. I got a lot of stuff for the baby shower, but that would just make this video way too long, and this video is already like 1,000,000 years long. But I did want to show you a couple things. So I got this nursing pillow, and I heard really great reviews on it. For Nikolai, I had just like the standard like round nursing pillow, and it was fine. It just didn't seem to like, it wasn't like fluffy or firm enough, so like when I laid him on it, it just like sunk in. And this one's like super soft, but it's also firm. So like when I do go to breastfeed and place him on it, I'm not gonna have to like work as hard to like breastfeed him, because in the book that I was reading, it said that you should bring your baby to your breast. You shouldn't bring your breast to your baby. So I think that's one of the things that I had problems with Nikolai, was I was leaning over and he was uncomfortable, I was uncomfortable. So it was just, so I'm hoping this helps. It's really soft. I'm really excited about using it. I actually lay on it now because it's so soft. But yeah, so I got that. And then I had this with Nikolai, the DockATot, which is amazing. I love the DockATot. I just got a new cover for it, pretty in pink. But yeah, this is amazing. I loved having this just to like lay him in it when I was like doing laundry or trying to do the dishes or whatever. I do have the Mamaroo, and I have a rocker, and he would sit in those. He just wouldn't sit in them for a amount of time that I needed to get things done. So this was really good because I could just stick him on my island in my kitchen and he could still see me, which I think comforted him, and I was able to get things done. So highly recommend the DockATot. And the next thing I got was this, which is called, what is this thing called? Hold on a second, let me look. This is called, it's called the Snuggle Me Patented Sensory Lounger. Snuggle Me Organic. This is another thing like the DockATot. It's just, the sides are fluffier. It's a little bit softer. And then this, like, has, like, nothing in the middle. So they said it's really good because whatever surface they are on is what their back is going to be on, which is really good for newborns because you don't want them to like roll over or whatever it may be. So that this is really good for newborns as well. So I will be going in between this and the DockATot. But I like to place the DockATot. I might do this and see how she likes it. But I place it in my bassinet, which I got for Nikolai at my first I got it at the baby shower that I had for Nikolai. He just didn't like sleeping in it with just the mat that's in it, so I put the DockATot. He didn't like sleeping in it with just the mat that's in it, so I put the DockATot in it and he would sleep so much better. So I'm gonna try and see if he, I'm gonna see if she likes either the Snuggle Me or the DockATot, and then I'll just use the other one as like upstairs or if I travel or whatever, and then I'll just leave whichever one she likes in the bassinet. So those are the couple of things that I wanted to show you. Like I said, if you want to see the things that I got for the baby shower, let me know in the comments down below and I will make a video of that, because it was a lot. It was a lot of clothes. I'm getting so much clothes for this little girl. I'm gonna have to change her like 10 times a day just to go through all the clothes that I have for her, because people just keep buying me clothes. But yeah, so that's everything. I am going to measure my belly. I know I have not been doing that in the past like 1 or 2 videos that I've done. I completely forgot, but I'm going to do it in this one. So here we go. So here's my belly from the side. From the front, I have popped. My belly button is officially out. And I did notice that I have a couple of stretch marks. I don't know if you can see it. I've got like 1 or 2 right here, which isn't bad, but I mean, I'm not really that excited about because I didn't get any with Nikolai, but it's fine. So there's that, and then I will measure my stomach. See if we can do this. And I am at 40. Am I at 40? 39 and a half. Right at 39 and a half, right in the middle. So that's everything. I know this video is really long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will be doing a what's in my hospital bag video. I I'm pretty sure I have everything I need. I'm going to go through it and make sure that I have everything that I want. And then as soon as I know, like as soon as I have everything I want to take, I will make a video, because I don't want to make a video of what I have in my hospital bag and then add things later and not be able to show you guys. So I will be doing that one soon. And what else? Yeah. If there's any other videos that you guys want to see, just let me know. Obviously, I will be doing a 38 and 39 week pregnancy video. But that'll be my last one because I'm getting induced. And I'm going to try and vlog some of like my labor and delivery. I don't think that cameras are allowed at my hospital during like the actual delivery part, but I'm gonna try and video as much as I can. Like I said, I'm not a very good vlogger because I get kind of like shy. Even in front of my husband, like if I'm videoing and he walks in, I'm like, and I get completely quiet and I'm like, can you leave? I'm trying to film a video. And he's like, okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna try, but we will see how that goes. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. I hope you like this video. I know it's really, really long, but thank you for sticking it out. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification so you guys know when I upload. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!